In this video, I'm going to be talking about body paragraphs. In our in-class writing, on day 2 you'll do body paragraphs 1 and 2, and on day 3 you'll do body paragraph 3 and your conclusion. But body paragraphs 1, 2, and 3 all follow the same formula, so that's what we're looking at here. So begin with a transition and topic sentence. Include 2 to 3 substantial quotations from the novel in each paragraph. Use the PPA format. Make your point, include your proof, and include analysis. Provide enough sentences and ideas to lead up to carefully selected quotations. Incorporate and correctly cite any quotations used. Analyze each quotation fully by discussing how it proves the main point of the paragraph and the main argument of the essay. Finish with a concluding sentence that restates in a different way the point of the paragraph and the main issue of the essay. So you're looking at approximately 400 to 500 words per body paragraph, or 1200 to 1500 words for the 3 of them. They are the main writing, the bulk of your essay. So if we look here, there's a sample body paragraph talking about Romeo and Juliet. In this play, the title characters think with their hearts and not with their heads. Although their family's bitter enmity has kept them strangers to one another, here's a point. Romeo and Juliet believe they have fallen in love at first sight. Romeo asks Juliet to, here's the proof, exchange love's faithful vows. Act 2, Scene 1, line 20. This actually shouldn't be. I'm going to fix this. This should not be here. I'm going to update this right now. 1, 2. So that when you're writing Shakespeare, I don't want you to think that that's correct. This is the more modern way to do it. You use numbers. 1, 3. Okay, so Act 1, Scene 2, line 20. Within a few minutes of meeting her. Notice here that this Romeo asked Juliet to is the writer's words. Quotes, exchange love's faithful vows is Shakespeare's words. Within a few minutes of meeting her. That's the writer's words. This is a great way to incorporate a quotation directly within your own words. But the sentence still needs to make sense. Yet, only a few hours before this meeting, he bemoans his love for the fair and beauteous Rosaline, the flower of his heart. Again, Act 1, Scene 3, line 42. The decision to marry is obviously very hasty. This is analysis. When Romeo goes to Friar Lawrence, the friar cannot believe that any man can change his feelings so quickly. Here we end the sentence. We begin the quote. Holy St. Francis, what a change is this? Act 2, Act 2, Scene 4, line 56. Romeo does not understand at this time in his life what love really is. His hasty decision is based more on faulty feelings rather than on life experience. So here's a good body paragraph. It's not long enough for what you guys are doing, but just so you can see, here's the point, here's some proof, here's some proof, here's some analysis, some more proof, and more analysis. Okay, I want to look now at transitional words and phrases. Transitional words and phrases must use to tie the parts together. You have simple transitions where you use first, second, third. You have some intermediate transitions, what we call transitional phrases, which is in addition to, consequently, finally. They're a little bit longer. They create a little bit more depth to your writing. And finally, you have your advanced transition, where you use the final thought of the previous paragraph to link to the new thought of the upcoming paragraph. So not only does Romeo fall easily into love, but he also acts without thinking about the consequences. This is what we call the not only but also transition. So the previous paragraph discussed how Romeo falls in love, and the new paragraph will discuss how he acts without thinking. So use a combination of all three, but do not overuse. Begin body paragraph 2 with the advanced transition. Normally we do a simple transition, or maybe not even a transition, to begin body paragraph 1. Then we use the advanced transitions to start body paragraph 2 and body paragraph 3, and we go back to simple or intermediate in the conclusion we want to make sure we're not overusing transitions. The beginning of in the topic sentence, and maybe once or twice throughout the paragraph, if it makes sense. And here are some commonly used. Remember to use a comma after a transitional word or phrase. So in the first place, comma, not only but also. Again, this is the phrase you use for the advanced transition. As a matter of fact, comma, in like manner, comma. So here's quite a number of them for you to use. And you can go and look at how the sample essays use the transition. Quite similar to a plant, tyranny starts with a single seed. And then you can see how they've used their quotations, how they've incorporated it, how they've done their point, their proof analysis in each of the sample essay. The first society in the story's timeline is the old people. So you can see the word first. This is simple transition. And then she's using the more advanced transition. After the old people all die out, the society that comes after them are the Wachnackians. So she's talking, first paragraph was about the old people, now she's talking about the Wachnackians. And if you notice, this would be the second point, old people first, Wachnut second, and then she would transition to the Sealander. Let's see if she did that for the third one. The Wachnackians represent the chrysalis stage, and they were supposed to improve and reshape the world, but they were not able to leave the chrysalis and become a better civilization. However, there's still hope for humanity, because one society above all others is able to change and become butterflies, and they are the Sealanders. So this entire paragraph here is advanced transition from the old idea or the previous idea to the new idea. Thank you.